Steve in Bristol, on behalf of daughter Piper, says, my daughter recently learned that the length of the River Thames is 215 miles. However, what she wants to know is the depth. She'll be trying to find out, and she can't. So, how deep is the Thames, as the Bee Gees almost sang?
Well, Richard Martin says it's very shallow, less than 450 millimetres at Lechlade last year when I got my narrowboat stuck winding or turning at the head of the navigation. But Andy Lockmonster says it's deep. My boat engine blew up near Vauxhall Bridge, so I threw out the anchor with a 5-metre rope on it, and it never reached the bottom as we carried on with the tide until I grabbed a scaffold pole sticking out of the side of the bank. And Martin in Gloucester says the River Thames has level monitors in it, and all information on levels is on the Environment Agency website.
Speaking of which, here's Andy Roberts, who's normally in Winchester. Hello, Andy.
Morning. Evening, Simon.
Yes, and you work for the Environment Agency for about 20 years, yes?
Yes, I have for my tins.
OK, so part of your job to measure water levels of the Thames. So what can you say to Piper, please? She wants to know, how deep is the Thames?
It does depend, as people have already said, whereabouts you are on the Thames. At the headwaters, it will be millimetres deep, where you get springs coming up. Once you're down into London, below Vauxhall Bridge and the likes, it can be over 10 metres deep. So it does depend whereabouts you are on the river.
OK, but it basically varies from millimetres to 10 metres.
Yeah, it does. When the river, everybody knows the river, it can be straight, it can be winding. You can have shallow bits where the river's going really fast, and when it gets deep and slow, it sort of flattens out a bit. So you can sort of see the changes in the river as you go down it.
Andy, thank you very much indeed. He worked for the Environment Agency, and so he knows everything. Piper, I hope that's OK for whatever it is, piece of schoolwork that you need. Your question, please, Simon Mayo at bbc.co.uk for